Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2, so you roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Ayy, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Ayy, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good go retrieve it, short small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Yeah. Glizz out. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 2 twin on me, hustle and grab. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. We hate no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On I pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Tryna snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got.
In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off and running from Houston. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hand off now from the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Murray here on first down. Odunze's got it right side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, you give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They're going play action. It's Murray. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
There's a dive up the middle. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it'll be first down, Houston.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on first. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. Down to the 10. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Richardson throwing to start out. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
The incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Mustang 19. Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Rig alert. Rig alert. Dragon 60. Go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's...
Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that. A defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
18, 5 in, 2.
Richardson gets him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They have 2nd down and 5. Richardson will do it himself. And he's going to wisely get into the slide. Manages to avoid any sort of contact, but he did start it a little bit shy of what they needed for that first down.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Ready.
He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Tag. Bronco 80.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Give on second here to Blue. And he's not going to get the first. He needed real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Bronco 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Warrior 70. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Check. Hurt. Hurt. Go check. Go check. Let's go.
It's a design run for Richardson. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Sit. 2-2. Hot. What you got?
He finds the rookie from Mississippi State, complete. Oh, this big guy is moving. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 16-point ball game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a 2nd down.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing now, Richardson. Warren brings this one in on a slant. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Richardson now. That one nabbed by Warren. Up to the races, middle of the field. This is all the way to the 13-yard line.
Make that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed. They can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
On the jump.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. Got a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Press all 80.
A 3rd down run with Blue. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight.
3rd and 1, here's Richardson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. timeout to talk things over. Here they go, trying for two.
The Colts will line up for the two-point conversion.
Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the two-point try. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Colts might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake's got a chip. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the folks in me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in legal business, working on the phones. Either that or try the money hard to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Blue here from the pistol. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready?
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready?
Designed run. Here's Richardson. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's caught for the first. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
19 Lions. Steady.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And this one doesn't go far.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Get it. Cougar 19.
Richardson will do it himself. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Third and just 2 to go.